aftermath of NPP primaries. Vimledi Efiapokia, and so Adenano Betu Semu so no so Abeche Semunani or Bobana Jim, and will send me what I say, and near maybe a enkoye. After primaries, and Kophobia more the camp of Dr. Muhammad Bomia, Eco Jubility, ye, just more the camp of Kennedy, and some more so de Barbonte, and ye, Wabobana Dream, and one some the victory of Dr. Muhammad Bomia, the way forward for NPP party, the Kennedy are complex Japan, or no, the way forward, and it's a running mate, and once and some, man for us has here didn't come on. Vimledi Efiapokia, a church, say more about NPP primaries, aftermath.
Has disappointed everybody. He's shown political maturity of Fred Bawumia and Kasai. In fact, he usually didn't mean any idea crown or bread and our bread and conform say na on a Kennedy and the end one Bawumia ni pabak. You say about and they say go cow said they want to say more you. Also, your political telitabi won't being what politics. Why you go cow when you but won't being what politics. You lack political wisdom for you to go out and be hooting at Bawumia. No, there be a year first saying Kennedy Japan. Hooting at him, and I a Canadian massa being or politics. When who sent penny for no my being or anybody went on camera and doing that. That be just a way a political John. Goka or your political John. Who need experience? Because who experience a power deep. I'm not talking about near experience. I'm talking about deep understanding of politics. And you understand political strategy. One opponent no corporate so you do it strategically. Don't be the face of it, especially when you're young. Who years bebre wo wanim into wo years bebre wo wanim a unnim so ochina wo go kan na ababe NPP presidential candidate o ochina wo na ababe NPP general secretary. You don't even know. This is not the display of character that you must display. So unnim say wo political future we are more strategic because look elections here Moko 2028 it's not just a simple win for Bawumia winning presidential candidacy in it ubabe huro Kennedy Japan enkola adwene a political telita because you have lost almost 2 million votes. This is a time where you need all hands on deck. This is a time when NDC for they are working, they are delivering to the point the NDC for crime mistakes and say as this is the time that you must be more strategic and say that hey, Bawumia we need more work no way. Number one, internally unity men and become muhabum. Say internal third force by the champ of vote now 33,000 34,000 plus vote. He's essentially a third force within the party. Into who Kennedy Japan say by the champ of Castle Kennedy Japan no me free man over coin. So go kao sa Kennedy Japan ni girl yourself say Jennifer Opon say munyina mo your political teletabis mo mature in politics. A party that lost a year friend saying overwhelmingly, you've lost almost half of your seats in parliament. A party that lost about 2 million, your own voters, your own Ashanti region World Bank did not come to vote. You've lost your World Bank, 5% of your World Bank, 5% of the total votes in your World Bank. Uko Kennedy Japan. Oyale. You need everybody on board internally. Even sir, internal NPP for Nakasa, you need them on board. And son, I work floating voters. Now, this is the time I will go be. Moon here, Jesus. Until 2028, you can jubilate all you want. Someone started homework from today. And that's why if you look at Bawumia and Samira, they were very strategic. Kosha Bawumia and Samira, very strategic with their jubilation. By Sanfa about Samira. In fact, this primary senior one of the people who has really worked Samira Natoshi a man or more this year campaign. In fact, they've worked papa Natoshi near Samira, they worked, and that's it. What was that? Samira kojina baby hurobi and Natoshi kojina baby can say any strategic. No, be very careful. Politics, no. There's a bigger game than that. What I say, there's a bigger game ahead. I was saying, careful. Bayana make an effort, but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, congratulations to you for a good job done. What I say, from your nomination to ballot paper, no balloting to your winning of the prime. Why are there? Bawumia are there? Because I mean, he's beating all the odds to continue to maintain his position as the flag bearer of NPP. Na make an affair na juma no aso because of this top bottom approach NPP for change of constitution the ban. Affair na ka constituency elections, affair na ka polling station elections, affair na ka electoral area ni ade how to strengthen the party from grassroots. Omo amoye omo bone abronye tieti omo na so asofo amadidi omo tem. This you have a bigger job to do NPP. That's what I'm saying. So this is not the time you hurobi. This is not the time I primo be akutia. And yes, at 2028, you can't go anywhere because opposition NDC force there. But right now we don't know who NDC is bringing. That's why you should even be more strategic. Because only obi kwa nim near or the neighbor. Say yes, you don't get you. Say why crown NDC for planting with you more MPP unim. It's more who go Kaujina who Canada Japan. NDC can go and see Canada Japan and just use him. Say, oh, the men fear MPP no more. MPP mo na say MPP for no within. Yabema Osika say they can do that. NDC can politics. There's a game of strategy. NDC can do that. Say because maybe Mahama is not going again in 2028. No, yen use Canada Japan as an internal missile. Now yen finish MPP for from within. Assume them Bermuda. They be on creating confusion between now and 2028. Oh, kako huru no. Ah, Goka. Oh, kako huru no. Munye very careful. Munye very careful. Na Bawumia na juma na oye no. Mo must say he's officially your candidate. Ntino mupo you have to support him. And this is the time Bawumia na so must reach out. Usha said there no omu nyina frefre no Brian Champon me ade omu friend no mbo na baso a. Bawumia na so has to do homework. Uncle room to room, door to door. Oh, yeah, the candidate in Canada Japan, Brian Kwabne Japan. I've seen that Bawumia has done some work with Kwabne Japan. I would say Kwabne Japan is really helping him near there. I think one of the assets IMPP were Kwabne Japan. Now I don't know who no manage it. So Bawumia must go back to Kwabne Japan, use Kwabne Japan very well. Use Kwabne Japan very well. So I elections here omuye. Mo shakwan amboti mini Kwabne Japan kasa so that Kwabne Japan can be strategic to support you people because you can't in terms of omo call your presidential no nipa ba ko a wa ben pan or experience Kwabne Japan. It's unfortunate that another government could not use Kwabne Japan well. It's an asset to pan you can't omo na founder so I young at the time omo MPP but still he's one of the people who still looks good even with the age. Kwabne Japan amonya kola but he still looks good very well. We're managing who ye experience at the work. Make a lawyer question him or better to come and explain. If you nim dia Bawumia must make sure say Kwabne Japan is on his hip. He's strategically on his hip, doing all the work for him. Inside Philabia one on one side about Miaba.
So a film lady and as watch them and on as wobble bonaging Ediama Coca, jubilation and as jubilate Jennifer or Monsamunina, what can I at the actual honor.
From 92 or no betting me the historical for you, the encyclopedia of MPP for you. MPP for managing Kwabne Japan. In fact, he will be the modern day JH Mensah. What being or any if you cannot question his commitment to MPP. Nana do buy a man a capre crowd him on castle film. One man a capre and so dim. So they need to find a very strategic way of using him. Kwabne Japan. Congratulations again to Dr. Bawumia Negere. So you have to congratulate Samira. She was not just a wife. She really worked. And she was working. I know the Mahama cries through Samira. You say a banner campaign there, lady no yeduma. What you say? Obi a one name so name plus, but oyeduma. Again, yes, I found but a friend saying Dr. Brian Champon also has worked. In fact, the kind of vote to pull in was a shock to everybody. Nobody thought he could pull that vote. But you see, it also brings to the question, because I've heard people say that because Owo Sikanti and Onyaye, and it's up to the delegates. The delegates for Muna Munim, Semuto, Muto, Abawe, man, just because of Sika. But I think the kind of numbers no pull is not just about money. The kind of numbers now Dr. Brian Champo pull and not just about money. It's also about his personality and the fact that Okasa, Onimkasa, and he's also very strategic. One. The few mistakes obey me cause I fire no point to be abi. So you steady. Or fire Bawumia because of Bawumia Capran me fire all talk can be one can be. A letter don't know your owner. But the new point he was using data. So Bawumia look at these areas, look at these areas. So he was speaking to data. I think that among all the people no. Because Kennedy they were quarter. And if you look at the total number of voters, Kennedy they mom so take kakra. But if you look at Brian Champo, who is just a new entrant, in any case, me say, second day Japan bube phobia, I say Brian Champo na ni bufuno because if you look at the votes now, Brian Champonya and Kennedy Japan vote, because they were all targeting the same young people. A Kennedy Japan vote and a Brian Champo Koji, and seeing that also a businessman is a Kennedy Japan. So some of their messages was the same. Make creative jobs, also creative jobs, sir. Obi any more businessman who want money hotel, Obi any, and then your hotel. No, even the biggest company into IT in the company, no government payroll. So, Baumia digitization. I mean, these people no more the digitization background. I don't think it was just about money. It was also about a young man, vibrant, onim kasa, and onim the obeka be ode. And you have to give it to him. Onipa o akotena America, abia watena America dadabia or your marketing genius, because America for the whole country is a selling point. Omunim said on beton America, or mine ultima every day be shoot obi. Broad daylight can shoot obi, but what's here outside America? Be a first America in heaven. And so in heaven, sir. If anybody who has lived in America would not know yet dead. Onim said your bem marketing home, and that's Brian Champo. And I had told you before, one more year campaign, I said Brian Champo. The target for this primary was not to win. Namon Jimindi. Oh no, a young man, oh. A friend already 50 something, 50 or say 50 something. Into our years when him. Into a branch here, we know him so one class. I think 30 something thousand okuta. Into the next time we are delegates know about what 2032 primary, sir. On him say what turn the Honda. It will be bad. They say NPP, they must look for somebody who is more bigger and more resourceful to Kennedy Japan with me BT Brian Champ because he's halfway there. And the young man it says ukune other people you almost they better get resources and they better get strategies. Bet me at Trump said they need pakasa said the air campaign because we halfway 33,000 or the call when we are start. Enti bedu say 2028 NPP fu an wini na say 2032 no dey abian mo say 2022 na abian ma omo a which will also largely depend on strategy and yes abian ma on duko ya na wa fa da bi who ono obedu ho na still are young because by 2032 no still 50 something onye ndru 60 enti ebedu ho no na say wanya resources ni bi account je to ono ko scandal bi ka ho. So on one kasa nkoye scandal nti na mo kai say ne snake atem ne buy haya na mete e na mo ka che mo ka che Brian Champo he should stop it na Ghana na yempe no kro me ko ka say stop it and na why no on one kasa mpo send message no kana efia na mete master stop it na the hotels baby the Ghana unya foforo nkoto set snake for dia na akoto ade ni be you on be you so against you na hu ana anu ana last minute onu akoda esumnya no hu se no afi onko snake de no hu biem eti onu ankasa nko pest scandal bi ama no ho a we start against Samia Bukunum we start against anybody who will come and it's all pest scandal bi man ho ne no an 33% na ebeko but when we start bi ama no ho start now start ne here because then 2032 no Baumia so having gone again a very difficult ama Baumia to come again even Baumia we need 2028 cry which and also there's a lot of work ahead. So we need 2028 just because they are Mahama Niho and in so many other factors near the Beka. And no, I don't know. Baumia will have a difficulty justifying himself to the delegates. Say, yeah, Yan Fanning Kobio 2032. You see? And then no candidates no come also from candidates way more people will come. And you know, Brian Champo no aton. So he's been very, very strategic in terms of there. I mean, new kid on the block. Into congratulations for first time man who pull 30 something thousand. What? Why are they? What dear? Why are they? It's up to you manage your home. Now couldn't say who be our chain. Now the best say who the any wala nobody. Obian kabima, Obian defender, nobody. It is, and then also no one can say Brian Champo also say having gotten the number of votes no nya or bear targets. And they say no pen what could be better what to asemu. And you must have PR people, strategic people, you must have political spin doctors, image managers behind you. Manage you. And try and scandal and man san waka to be good. Why your homework here they are 33 no ko for be man afno. 33 1,000 on be man afno. E was say Brian Champo your homework here na what bother say the Bible kind of efficiency no.
Eno any female lady efiapokuya enkomo wabedi on NPP primaries no the aftermath niam edom anim niam e course during the primaries no wa church say mu e wo hono ma ha e Dowona TV chawren e comment section